Then the next fight I want to talk about almost felt like a throwback to UFC 1 in Conejo versus Buys, the women's strawweight, I believe. It might have been flyweight. Either way, you very rarely see like one thing just work over and over and over again and the opponent have no answer for it. You normally see there's like some switching up, or there, like if it's a strike that keeps working, they'd like fake the strike and land something else and then go back to it. But the Conejo with the head and arm throw, which has often been really effective in women's MMA, you just see so many sequences where they get that head and arm throw and then end up in a armbar attempt position more often than not. Conejo not going for the armbar, just staying in that kind of side control-esque position with her like hands wrapped around the head and just like a crazy squeeze, because Buys just couldn't get out of it for like a solid 10 minutes of the fight. But Conejo just went to it again and again. She did enough in the first two rounds to like run up the scorecards, and then almost used it defensively in the third round when Buys was getting desperate. Like, oh, you're going to get close to me in the clinch. You know what's coming, but you cannot stop it. Um, it's a really risky throw because when you go for it, your opponent has a chance to scramble before you get top dominant control and either take the back or take more of a side control mount position. And for some reason, I don't know if it has to do with shoulder flexibility or what, but you really see it used and it work out a lot more in women's mixed martial arts, where the thrower manages to get on top more of the time, whereas in men's you almost never see it, and if you do see it used, it usually gets reversed. uh but yeah, just like UFC 1, watching the Gracie just go, you don't know how to stop jujitsu. I'm just going to tie you up and take you down and submit you in under 2 minutes, and none of you can do a thing about it. It was that kind of vibe with Conejo. Just, yeah, I'm not like the cleanest, prettiest striker, but I'm going to walk forward, get my arms around you, and then I am too strong. Both in that throw position and then when I have your head wrapped up. If she could learn to generate more power with her other hand, that she's throwing strikes from that dominant position and like get some knockouts, that would be one of the most entertaining things I can imagine. Like just this one move that works over and over and no one can do a thing about. Only something you'd really see in women's MMA, but nice to have like one more variable in the division that can mix it up. And then the end of the fight was pretty interesting too. According, I watched it 3 times. I couldn't see it. According to Buys, Conejo spit on her after the bell went. Buys standing up and like throwing, trying to like, she's, I mean, you're pissed off already when you get controlled like that for 15 minutes and you just can't do a thing about it. And all you want is for this fight to be on the feet so you can land hands. And yeah, I thought like at first I thought she was just freaking out, flipping the bird because she was so frustrated with how the match went. But they did have a she clapped as the winner was raised. So whatever love lost, not so much that gonna lose the class and professionalism as a fighter. But it certainly added a little drama and just a kind of entertaining match.